Hello and welcome to Mindful Mondays. Before the world rushes you into reaction, choose reflection. I'm the Rainmaker. One of the things I enjoy most is photography. People often think a great photograph is about having the best camera. But in my experience, it isn't. More often than not, it's about making one simple decision. What do I leave in the frame? And what do I leave out? Take 2 steps to the left and the picture changes. Crouch a little lower and the story changes. Zoom in and one detail suddenly becomes everything. Step back and what looked overwhelming becomes just a small part of a much bigger scene. The subject hasn't changed, only the frame has. Now picture this. 2 people can experience the same event and walk away with completely different stories. One sees failure, the other sees a lesson. One sees rejection, the other sees redirection. One could see an ending and the other a beginning. The circumstances are identical, but the frame is different. Perhaps that's why some moments feel heavier than they really are. We frame them too tightly. We lose a job and convince ourselves we've lost our future. A relationship comes to an end and we imagine we've lost our chance at happiness. Someone criticizes us and suddenly one opinion occupies the entire frame. We've zoomed in so far that we've forgotten there is a wider picture. See, photographers know something else. That sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is remove distractions. Move the rubbish bin out of the shot. Wait for the crowd to pass. Change your angle. And all of this is not because you're pretending that those things don't exist. It's rather because they don't belong at the center of the story that you're trying to tell. We must learn to make that same choice in our life. Not every disappointment deserves the center of your attention. Not every insult deserves a response, and certainly not every mistake deserves to define your identity. Some things belong in the background. Others don't belong in the frame at all. That doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means refusing to let one moment become the whole picture. And then there's another lesson photography has taught me. The frame tells people where to look. Before anyone notices the colors or the emotion, the frame has already decided what matters most. The question is, who has been framing your life? Fear, comparison, regret, other people's expectations? Or have you been intentional about choosing the perspective through which you see yourself and the world you live in? Because perspective doesn't change reality. It changes how we respond to it. The mountains are still there. The storm is still very real. And the challenge hasn't disappeared. But sometimes all it takes is one step to the left or a step back to realize that what looked like the whole story was only one corner of the picture. So my dear friends, this week, before you conclude that life is against you, before you decide that one setback has written your future, I beg, pause. Take a step back. Change the frame. You may discover that hope was always there. It simply wasn't in view. So, until next Monday, I urge you to guard your peace, cherish your purpose, and remember, the picture doesn't always change when life changes. Sometimes it changes when your perspective does. Have a mindful Monday and a fruitful week. Go forward, make rain.